Guys, look at that. New red dot and sniper scope updates. They added some motion blur kind of stuff to the scope, and it's kind of cool. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, when I scope in, it looks like this instead of the normal scope, and when you shake it around, there's a bit of blur, and the scope shakes even after you stop shaking. This adds a bit of realism to the game, but I know that a lot of people are gonna hate this game now because it's actually a bit more difficult to hit clips, and on the whole it's more difficult to kill people, so it's not good. I mean, it's good for realism, but sometimes I guess I don't know if I want realism or not. But anyway, it's gonna take some time to get used to it, but I guess it shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna be damn difficult to hit clips, so, especially feeds, because when you scope in, firstly it takes a long time to like get focused, and then when you move the scope around it begins shaking. All of these things kind of contribute to it being very difficult to actually hit anything, which is really annoying. But I do fully understand that. I guess realism is what they're looking after, but the thing is, you know, I think we guys as Phantom Forces players want to stop dying every time we spawn, and we want that more than these new scope updates. So Stylus Studios really should kind of get their priorities straight. They should really try and fix the bad glitches that really affect us a lot, especially the falling glitch. Like, that one's damn annoying, right? And I think they should do that first before doing these random scope updates, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, now let's get into the assault rifle kind of scopes, or basically the normal red dot sight scopes. So basically, the difference is that when you move around, you know, the relation of the red dot to the front of the gun is kind of weird, but it's actually more realistic. And now here is the other change. As you can see, I now have a gun with a laser, but when you put it now, it looks fine now, right? But when you put it against something, boom, as you can see, there is now a little bit of a green dot where the laser hits the surface. That's really nice. I like that touch of realism. But like I said earlier, Stylus Studios should get their priorities right. Now, so just like this, like this, like this, and then the dot gets bigger until we see the dot. Kind of cool, right? So let's look at the three changes. Firstly, for red dot scopes, kind of changes the way that it moves. The way that the dot moves in relation to the front of the gun is a little bit weird, but it's cool and it's realistic, so I like it. The sniper scopes, I don't know if I like it or not, because you know it just blurs things out. It makes things shake more, and it's more difficult to kill people. But it's a bit weird to get used to, but it's kind of cool, I guess you could say. I'm not gonna be too against it. And they also kind of made the dot for the lasers, which is a great touch. And so I think with that, I am out. And as I am going out, I shall present to you this nice picture of a dog. Thanks for watching.